Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christy and this is Christy's Pause. On this channel I film content about faith and I license as Canada as an immigrant. My dimple came to play today. So if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, if you are seeing my face for the first time, please click on the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button. It is a fun place to be. I can assure you Christy's Pause is a fun place to be here. I film content about how to relocate to Canada, content about faith and all the good stuff. So today I just want to film like a family vlog, a Saturday evening kind of vlog. So back home in Nigeria, one of our staples like something we eat very regularly is beans. We still love beans till now, but something we have missed since our few months, about 4 or 5 months of being here, is making moin or akara, because I've not been able to get to that mental state where I could talk myself into peeling the beans. Back in Nigeria, we actually had an appliance that we used to peel beans, but somehow I didn't enjoy, like I don't like the results I get, so I prefer using my hands to peel the beans. And yeah, that's anytime I want to make moin or akara. And I've not gotten to that space where I feel like I can actually do that here. So my husband went to the African store today. Yeah, he actually went to see if he could get beans, normal honey beans, but he got this already peeled beans. How much did you get this? 24.50. So I got this for $24.50. $24.50, and so now that we have this, I can easily make my akara and moin without the headache of peeling beans. So I'll be making the akara. Yeah, my children, I hope, is unanimously, all the English, they both agree they wanted akara. So we'll be making akara with these already peeled beans. Let's do this, guys. So guys, for some reason I think the beans might be a bit hard. Well, it would have been sun-dried, or no, not sun-dried, dried somehow. So I just want them to soak for a bit before I grind. Does it? Our young uncle is fussy this evening, so we are doing the African mommy thing. We are backing ourselves. So guys, on this food issue, I've had days when I have to do ogboju for my kids. Like, they need to eat something because they have different preferences. I want to eat this one, I don't like that one, that's not my favorite food, it's not what I want to eat. And sometimes I give in to all the preferences. Like, sometimes I have energy to say, okay, so this is what you want, you get it. That is what you want, you get it. But at other times, I'm like, guy, babe, if you ain't eating this, you ain't eating dinner. And most times we have this complaining and stuff with dinner. Most times what we have for breakfast is actually what they don't mind taking. But when it comes to dinner, that's when all the this is not what I want this one. When it comes to swallow, they don't want to even see it. They don't want to hear it. Not talk of, they don't want to see it. They don't want to hear about it. But even beyond swallow, they even have preferences. Like, this is what I want, that is not what I want. This is so we, when it comes to dinner, we rarely have times when we agree on something. It's just once in a while that there's actually something that everybody in the house agrees on. And fortunately for me this evening, everybody agrees on our dinner. So that's a fortunate one. I don't have to use a bluetooth for anybody. So I think our beans should be, it's still a bit hard. So I'm still, or maybe I'll just try grinding a bit and see what I get out of it, and see if, because this is not, okay, this is not other than our ginger and garlic something. So I think I'll just grind it. I think it should be soft enough. So guys, share with me in the comments how you get your kids to eat like whatever you give them. Like they are cool with whatever, like anything you give them, they don't complain. Share with me in the comments if like you're able to actually do that. If there's that, like there are some things you add to some of those meals to make them like attractive or interesting for the kids, please share with me. You know, on this channel we help ourselves. So share with me in the comment, guys. So guys, I think our oil is hot enough. So guys, I actually prefer using fresh peeled beans to make my akara. I think it gives me like a fluffier outcome than already peeled and dried out beans. And I think from what this one is looking like it's going to give me, it's possible I don't like the result. I don't know, don't let me be too quick to judge, but most of the times I've tried using pre-peeled beans, like beans that have been peeled and dried and packaged, or bean flour to make akara. I didn't like it. It was too lifeless, so kind of for my liking. So I've always liked using freshly peeled beans to make my akara and my moin. And I don't know, we'll finish and see what the result is, but this is looking like I'm going to say I ain't going to try this again. So let's see. Guys, making this akara reminded me of when I was growing up, and the things I did that I promised myself, no, I am never going to do them again. Like when I get married and I get out of my parents' house, there are some things I said I'm never going to do again. And one of those things is to use what's this thing, manual, what's that thing called, grinding stone to grind pepper and beans. I used to use grinding stone to grind beans. Like Saturday mornings when they say today we are eating akara in the house, everybody will be happy, me I'll be sad. You know why? Because as the firstborn, the responsibility is on me to use grinding stone to grind the beans. That's for akara. You know, for akara, mommy is always like, no, she doesn't want to use what's it called, electric, all these carry pepper to go and grind in Ilelero. Oh gosh, I remember those days. She doesn't want, she does not like us to take our akara to go and grind. She wants, because she says there's no way they will do it, that they'll put too much water. So it's on me, like, to use grinding stone to grind the beans. And I was like, all the things I want to use grinding stone to grind in my life, I have done it before I left my father's house. Like, no way am I going to do that again. And I think before we left Nigeria, I heard there's still some people that says that using grinding stone to grind pepper, the one that they use grinding stone to grind, is sweeter than the one that blender, they use grinder to grind. Well, we use grinder to grind it, or we use blender to blend it, and you use sweet mouth to eat it. Because I don't even know that where that mentality is coming from. That it's sweeter. And the people that used to say it's sweeter, they're not the ones that will grind it though. That's the sad part of it. The person that will say using grinding stone to grind pepper, that pepper is sweeter in his mouth or be in her mouth, will not be the one to go and use their hand to grind it. It's like my Akara, I want to burn. I'm coming. So I'm like, all the beans I want to grind, everything, not even beans, all the things that I want to use grinding stone to grind in this life, I have done it before I left my parents' house, and it's never going to happen again. So kudos to all the people that are still using grinding stone to grind their pepper, because it's sweet in their mouths. I want you to know that it's not when we get to heaven, we are not going to be eating food. So you might want to enjoy all the grinding stone pepper that you want to eat before. But really, like, do you know anyone like that prefers grinding stone, like the pepper they use grinding stone to grind? You know, as you do it, let me know in the comment section. Like, if you know anyone that they like using manual thing, the manual blender to blend pepper or blend anything. Let's see in the comments. So guys, our Akara is ready. Dinner is ready. So we'll be taking this either with bread or curry, as anyone prefers. So curry or bread and Akara to the rescue tonight. So growing up as a firstborn was not fun for me, like, and it was because all the house chores was on my head like this. Like on Saturday morning, it would be like my Saturdays are always filled with chores. The day I have to do something like outside the house on a Saturday is like freedom, is like peace. My mom might be watching this and she'll be like, yeah, so this is the way this girl feels about. But really, it was my Saturdays are always filled with chores. Clothes, I'll see clothes like this, I want to run. Firstborn. If you're a firstborn in this, like watching this right now, if you're a firstborn, let me know in the comments. And I think the firstborn guys, like in my own generation, like people that were born around like the 80s, all them 80s firstborn, I think the guys must have had it easier than us, the girls, because the way we were raised, like the way my generation was raised, the ladies were raised to be ready to take care of the family, while the men were raised to be ready to be taken care of. But really, let me know in the comments, like, if you're a first child, whether first child guy or first child babe, and you were born in the 80s, let me know how growing up was for you. Growing up for me was filled with chores. Like, I didn't like Saturdays especially. Like, every day is filled with normal wash plate, sweep, but Saturdays is always like it is chores day, and there is no way to escape it except you are sick. And I don't know how to fake sickness. It wasn't even a thought that entered my head, so I wouldn't have even thought of, faking sickness. But I wish I could, once in a while just fake it. Mommy, if you are watching this, I wish I could fake. So if you're a firstborn, let me know in the comments how growing up was for you, especially if you're a firstborn in the 80s or firstborn, I don't know. I just feel like 80s ladies, the ladies born in the 80s, we were trained to, take care of the house. And so we have to know how to do plenty house chores. So guys, let's gist in the comments. How the firstborn? Sign in. Clocking. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. And yes, this hair, one of the things I said I was not going to do is cut my hair. I noticed a lot of ladies cut their hair when they get to Canada, and I can understand that it is because having to find a stylist is hard work. You have to book an appointment that might be weeks or months away, depending on how. Can you see how fresh the Akara is looking on my back? It's looking yummy. Might have to book an appointment and wait for months or weeks, depending on depending on how booked the stylist you want to make your hair with is. And even after waiting for that long to make appointments, you still have to pay a lot to do some, some of the hairstyles I look and I'm like, really? How much did you pay to make this hair? Like, the end result of paying a lot of money is not worth it. Like, why would I pay that much to have this or that? So I understand why, like, people cut their hair when they get here, but I don't want to cut my hair, even though right now it's not at its best. Like, I spoiled my hair before we left Nigeria. Like, I can be truthful about it. I was the one that spoiled my hair. My hair was really good. It was natural, and I went to lock it. Like, I did dreadlocks, and doing dreadlocks was not the problem. The problem was my loctician gave birth to a baby, and she couldn't relock my hair for me. So instead of waiting until she got back from maternity leave, I went to relock my hair somewhere else, and that spoiled my edges, spoiled my hair. Like, my hair became thin, like thinned out, and I was just tired of the locks, and I was like, okay, I should just take out the locks, and I'm just trying to regrow my hair, and I'm not ready to cut my hair right now. I believe so much that I can revive this hair. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm trying as much as I can to ensure that this hair is brought back to life. I think my edges are coming back gradually. I didn't have hairs like at all on my edges before now, so I believe so much that this hair can come back. And I'm going to do, like, I've given myself a year to see what I can get out of this hair, and I'm looking forward to shooting a video in a year's time to show you my progress on the hair. So right now it's not looking its best. This length I think I'm retaining length. It wasn't this long when we got to Canada. I'm retaining length, so I'm coming back with updates in a year's time, hopefully, or less than a year, because of course my 1 year I started counting since January. So, and I've started seeing results actually. So I'm coming back with updates. So don't mind this almost bowed edges, and the fact that I wear wigs a lot is not even helping matters. Enough of hair talk. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your watching this video, and in case you've not subscribed to the channel, please click on the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button. You help my channel when you click on the subscribe button. You help my channel when you turn on your notification. You're helping my channel when you click on the like button and when you leave your thoughts in the comment section. So please help this channel to grow. Thank you. Till we meet in the next video, have a beautiful one. Bye guys. Bye.